is a fairly new bike from Himiway called the A7. Now, I'm excited about two particular things about it. One, it has this very cool, sleek, integrated full suspension design, something you normally don't get on a commuter, but they've allowed it to remain a nice low step through. Number two, at first glance, some people think this is a mid-drive motor because they see this spot down here. Now this one isn't, this is a hub motor, but there is a mid-drive version of the same exact bike. So if you prefer the mid-drive, you can spend a little more and get that. If you don't need that and you're okay with the hub motor, then you can save a little money and get this version. I only have the hub motor version to test on the dyno today. Hopefully at some point in the future, I'll get the mid-drive version too. We have Eco, Tour, Sport, and Turbo for the assist levels, in case that affects the throttle, cranking it all the way up. It's very smooth, probably a soft start, and cut off at 20 miles an hour, which is exactly what it's supposed to do. Oh, and surprisingly, they're using Shimano hydraulic brakes. Very nice brakes, very affordable. Just not one we actually see much these days. I used to see a lot more Shimano hydraulic brakes on e-bikes. All right, let's see what we got for power. 23 pound-feet of torque. Not a lot of torque, but 850 watts is pretty decent. For flat or rolling hills, this would be a pretty nice bike. Now, I wasn't expecting crazy torque numbers out of this because this is a pretty thin motor that's going to limit your torque, at least for the motors we typically see on e-bikes. So that all sounds about right, but you have to agree with me that that's a pretty sleek looking bike and suspension setup. The fork on the front doesn't look too bad either. It looks like we've got a through axle, might even have a little adjustment. I'm gonna have to take a closer look at that. For right now, let's see, where does this fit? 850 watts. I'm gonna put it right here next to the Aventon Level 3. Slightly less wattage, might as well be the same. Slightly less torque, so very comparable bikes, these two. That's also a step through. I think the batteries are probably about the same size. Price-wise, I think the Himiway might beat it a little bit. I'll have to double check, but where it does beat it might be on comfort because it has full suspension. Is that worth it over a tried and true level? Well, for that, I'm gonna have to ride the bike and find out. The front fender was a little rattly, which I have a tool in my pocket. Testing, oh yeah, we're good. So I think we're gonna try going like up past the airport through that way and then cut over. So we could kind of cruise through town, go Whispering Pines, up Loma Rica, Brunswick, that way. Although actually, if we're gonna go this way, we could go East Bennett Street. That's a different way to climb up. That's more interesting. Let's go that way.
I'm following you.
We'll turn left at the liquor store, right at the bus station. You like my directions? We decided to do more of a road city ride to some degree. We're gonna head up to Scotts Flat Lake, which is in Nevada City from Grass Valley. Should be a nice shady ride. And because it's a road ride, I took the Himiway. So this is a nice step through commuter looking bike, but it has very sleek full suspension. I feel like with full suspension, you kind of get the comfort of a fat tire bike without the mass or drag of a fat tire bike. So the bike rolls really nice. This is a class 2 with a throttle. So we only get up to 20 miles an hour. Blake's on an Aventon Adventure. Then we got a Quali sports bike. Cade's got the, oh wait, we got DIY bike. And Cade's got the Cycrown, which I already made a video about, so you can go watch that one.
Huh?
I'm talking to the camera, I'm talking to the people.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Say hi, hi to the people. See, isn't this nice? There's no cars.
I know, right?
So this is a torque sensor. The bike's nice and smooth. We got hydraulic brakes from Shimano. Like I said, we don't see those too often, but they are very nice brakes. I feel like most people copy Shimano. This is an adjustable stem, so you can make this bike really upright. The bars just have a slight sweep back, so very comfortable bike. I do feel like with the rear suspension, this is one that you could just ride all day long, as long as you pick a nice, comfortable saddle. We got some really good climbs coming up, so for my health, I'm gonna leave it in turbo, so it gives me lots of assist, but let's do a little bit of pedaling up here. See how well it climbs up these hills. I'm doing 16 miles an hour, 15. Not bad. I mean, I'm barely working here. Who's making all that noise back there? Was that you making all that crunchy noises?
The dirt around her.
Oh.
And I pedaled it.
Oh. I just heard this like clank. How's your bike riding?
Alright, I'm just leaning.
Don't we all? Car back!
Car!
I'm still reading full bars. The nice thing is, as long as basically I make it to Scott's Flat, I know I'll make it back because it's downhill all the way back. And everybody else is riding bikes of similar power, some less, some battery sizes similar. So we're just all gonna kind of stick together on this ride and take it easy. This is full throttle, this is all it's got.
Are you really?
This is really steep right here though.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9. Whoa, you gonna try and push me up further?
That's good for the video. Make bikes out, right?
For Abington? Yeah, but you're pedaling too. What if you just throttle?
Oh,
You can't do that and ride though, because your throttle's on this side. That doesn't work, huh? It looks like based on the speeds I can go, this bike can be set up, programmed as a class 1, 2, or 3, which is great. Well, let's see what the suspension feels like. Oh, it's cushy. That's smooth. The tires are a little slick for it, but it feels quite nice. You know what? There's some good speed bumps up here. I'll hit those to really feel what it's like. I would say with some more aggressive tires, this thing might actually feel pretty nice on a trail. All right, here comes the speed bumps. Smooth. Like it wasn't even there.
I was already speeding up.
It's a cool car. Saw an old car, he had to stop. All right, is this stable? Whoa. What are you trying to do over there?
Stopping.
You need some rear suspension for when you come down.
Yeah, I do. Everything just goes clank and clank.
Look, it's so squishy.
Oh,
Like this one right here, because see, he has his hangar right next to his house. So you just pull your airplane out of your garage and go fly?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you if they could do that.
Yeah, this property is connected to the airport, so you can just taxi right onto the runway from your garage. So I wouldn't say this road is a designated bike area, but as you can see, very little traffic. It's in the trees, it's shaded. Like, this is just an awesome place to do a nice road ride. We don't have to worry about traffic. So these are the kinds of places I want to mark on the big map in the shop, because they're just friendly places for bikes to go.
I like this booth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to ride on this all the time from our old bike shop. This is where I would test bikes all the time.
It's a nice place to do it.
Yeah. Because it just dead ends right here for cars.
This is a 500 one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 250 is the way to go, minimum. Oh boy.
I'm having no trouble on this Himiway. I'm having no trouble on this one.
That's a 500?
Maybe we should switch for a minute and see what you think of the difference.
happens.
Yeah.
I guess you get to
Whoa.
basically test ride 2 bikes with 1 video.
Well, I already did that one, so I already know how it performs. But we can switch for a second. You hop on this one for a sec. Feel it. We'll get your impressions of the Himiway now that you've been huffing and puffing on the Cycrown. They're both hub motors. From the outside, they look like they're the same, right?
Very, very similar.
Other than this one has rear suspension, which makes the ride really nice. I guess I better not waste too much of your battery power.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to up it back.
We did have a lot of climbing so far, which we're not quite done with. Yeah.
This one's a lot easier. This one's a lot easier to pedal.
So much more power.
Actually, hey Tom, maybe you would actually be able to feel that. That one felt like something might be a little loose on it.
I don't feel anything.
Huh.
Feels stable to me. What'd you think?
Much easier.
Cool. Now give it back.
I could have, yeah.
I'm just kidding, sort of.
Well, you got a video to film.
That's right. That's a good excuse for me to take it back. Whoa. This is a weird curb. Like, you can ride on it. There's a little trail right there, Blake. You just missed it. Did you see that?
Yeah, that thing's really fun.
Yeah, you can just...
That's where Jenny had that big
Oh, this is where she biffed it?
Yeah.
On camera that one time?
in there.
I didn't know that's where it was. Downhill time.
What's your battery life like?
I have 1 bar missing.
Yeah.
Pretty good so far.
That's 66. Yeah, 1 bar missing, 65%.
Oh, so you've used a fair amount.
Yeah, I've been in 4 and 5 the whole way.
It's more downhill on the way back though. Batteries are all good.
I think I have 1 battery. Like left.
Oh, like you used one of the bike's batteries.
Look, come on, no hands.
Yay! I've got lots. I'm only missing like 1 bar.
I got a huge battery though.
So,
I'm still at 54. It's a 52 volt battery. And
you're at 54 volts. Under load?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good then. You're totally fine. Blake said he's at like 60-some%, which is lower than I thought he would be at. And I think Chelsea said she went through 1 of her 2 batteries. So we're gonna, when we hit a stop sign down at the bottom of this hill, we're gonna turn left onto Pasquale Road. 45!
What's your top speed?
56.
6? I think I just hit 50 and that was it. I didn't even hit that.
That's a steep hill. I wasn't braking.
I had to tap my brakes a couple of times.
There was the brakes.
I saw Blake ahead of me, and I was like, I'm gonna see if I can fly past him and how fast can I go?
Yeah.
And then I went past you, and then the next hill gets even steeper, and I was like, we're going now.
For it.
Yeah, I think that hill deserves a name because up it would not be very much fun.
But down is great.
But down that was, we were booking it. I think the fastest I've gone on a fat tire bike was like 55.
Oh God.
That was the Bike-On-It with the 1,000 watt and the roll off. There's a weird turn up here. We have a small off-road shortcut. Small. Oh, there we go. It's just down to the dam on the end. I don't know if you can fit around that or not. Maybe we can fit around it. Last time I came through here it was like wet and muddy.
Oh,
Just
Trying to
throttle over it. minutes. Hey.
Use more of those.
And in like 2 minutes, he can have all the lake water he wants.
Andy Cola, don't forget about that.
Hey, I don't want this bike. What am I doing? Oh, now I get to feel out the full suspension. The only thing is these tires are kind of like slippery and slidey. These tires are not great on the dirt.
I hiked all the way down here to
Oh yeah?
the bottom, and I forgot my big.
Oh no.
I had to go all the way up to the top.
That's a pretty good hike just for that.
I remember this trail so good.
Yeah, suspension is nice. Soaks up these bumps. If I just had a little more grip on the tires, this would do pretty good off-road. The one who didn't want to go off-road is the one going fastest. She's a psychopath. We either got to go over or through. We'll go like this. I'm going to turn it off so we don't bump the throttle.
That's smart.
At least put it to
I
zero.
like the way you think.
And then we're just going to go like this. Just...
Oh, I can feel my
Whoa!
My brakes are hot.
How bad are the bikes weight-wise? This is either very light or you're very strong.
100 pounds of camera work. Oh.
He's strong. We can just like fold this one down and just slip it through.
Yeah, I think so.
Although yours is like so much easier to pick up.
I could just like carry it on my shoulders.
Yeah. Tell Quali Sports they need to make a backpack.
At this point, I have a pretty good feel for the bike, but let me recap some of the specs for you. At the time of this video, the bike is on sale for $17.99 and has a regular retail price of $19.99. Of course, there is that Pro version, which comes with the mid-drive motor, but that is going to cost you several $100s more. Now, the battery is a 48-volt, 15-amp-hour, or 720 watt-hours.
If you go to the right, we don't have to jump over this fence.
That's about average for bikes in this price range, but this is a very smooth, fast-rolling bike with 27.5-inch wheels, and I think because of that, your range should be pretty good.
Am I gonna make it?
Yeah, we have a little climb out of right here, and then it's like downhill all the way back to the shop. So some thoughts on the bike now that we're on our way back. The tires roll really nice. So anytime there's even the least bit of downhill, it starts to pick up some crazy speed. According to the speedometer, I mean, fastest I got up to on one of those downhills. Now that was a big, long, steep downhill, but it was 56 miles an hour, which is absolutely insane. I'm not recommending or suggesting anyone go that fast on this bike. It's just to go to show that these tires are definitely low rolling resistance, because that's typically a speed that's kind of hard to get up to on most bikes, even downhill. And those steep hills also tested the brakes out. Those are some really steep hills. I think Blake said his brakes were getting hot.
My brake pads will almost guaranteed need to be replaced when we get back. Yes.
Can't be that bad.
Oh, these are, I could smell them. Yeah, I think,
Point is, the hills were steep.
Glazed over, or they're going to be just needing to be replaced outright.
This is Scott's flat, and now we're on the way home. Good to see you.
Depends on the day when we do it,
Call
but
the shop.
Saturday, right?
We do like a little text group text that goes out. Call a shop and we'll get on the list.
Blake's recruiting people as we go.
Yeah.
And battery life has been good. I've been using a ton of throttle, and we did a lot of climbing.
The suspension fork is from Sun Tour, and it does in fact have a compression and rebound adjustment, along with that nice through axle. Overall, I was quite pleased with the bike, especially the full suspension design at under the $2,000 price range. Usually that's not something you get. And as always, if you want to check these out, I will have a link in the description of this video. Hit that subscribe button if you want to join us on another ride, perhaps just here on YouTube, or if you're close by, maybe in person.